Carpe diem. That's some real talk. I wonder at what point in your life, after so many years, decades, or however many you got in, that registers for you. That carpe diem is like some real talk. Like, why put off for tomorrow what you can do today? Or don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today. Tomorrow is what makes it so other. This thing called tomorrow. And this thing called right now as well. You put them together, and that's a mind-blowing combination. Today, this moment, here, now, and some tomorrow, I'll love you tomorrow. Tomorrow's a day away. Just a day away. Because it is. It's just a day away, and you can take that for granted. You can take that for granted. You can easily take that for granted. Something that's just a day away. Because I've been taking that for granted for many years now. Tomorrow, you know. So right now, when I get ready to go down, lay down, and whenever it is I lay down for this day.
That's the thing, is you don't want to run your offense.
I'm taking for granted that tomorrow I'll wake up and there I'll be once again in today for that day. Irony is, when I start thinking about 30 years from now, I don't take that for much granted. I don't take that as much for granted as I do tomorrow. As if tomorrow is promised, and something like 30 years from now, I don't even know whether I'll be alive or not, you know? I don't know whether I'll be alive or not for tomorrow, to be quite honest and real. So if I can start looking at tomorrow the way I look at 30 years from now, and give it the same respect, and look at it in the same respect that I do 30 years from now, or 10 years from now, and place it someplace, somewhere like, okay, tomorrow, and carpe diem, today. I don't know. It seems like to me one of the first things you got to do, or it behooves you to do, as a human being who really wants to start taking things in a new direction, if the direction that you're going isn't really the direction that you really want to go anymore, is really start considering what time is, reflecting upon time. Maybe even get a timepiece and put it around your wrist. A lot of us don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore. I used to. Then they had cell phones. Now you just look at it for your time and everything else on your cell phone. I've got a piece that I keep in my pocket. I found it, as a matter of fact. And when I found it, the band was broken on it. So I keep it in my pocket. But I do have it, and it's digital. It's not the hand face with the numbers and the hands on it. Hour and a minute and a second. And it's slightly off. It's the 27th. Mine says the 28th. Somewhere earlier in the day it will say the 20. It'll progress to the 28th. I haven't said it yet for that, but everything else is pretty much accurate. And the day. It's not Sunday. It's Saturday. That's another thing. Living tomorrow before tomorrow even gets here. Always going on about tomorrow, and tomorrow, for all you know, will never get here. So, there goes carpe diem again. Why put off for tomorrow what you can do today? What's up, brother? I don't know. There's really nothing more to say about that. And yet there is. You go on about that forever. Volumes on that. But at some point, I guess I'd like to just get the gist of what that means, and get the significance of what that means, the full impact of what that means. In the past, what is that? That's something you don't even have to worry about, really, unless it comes into your today somehow or another, and affects your today somehow or another, and your tomorrow, if it gets to be today for you tomorrow. But today is something Jesus spoke of. Yeah? Why worry about tomorrow? Sufficient is the worries of this day. Hey, that's Anthony Terrell. What more can I say? It's time to get my shit together. 1 second at a time. And that's the first reality. Once you confront that reality, I think, and really confront it and get it understood in the marrow of your bone, what time is. Right now, this is a big old lineup right here, as a matter of fact. This is Saturday. Like I said, Sunday, not Sunday. Supposedly Saturday. That's what it's supposed to be. And I came down this way. I don't know how many. It's a little while ago. And this lineup was here. It was at least about a couple hours or so, I'd say. And I went down here to catch the bus. I never did get on the bus. I was going to go downtown, do some things downtown. I ended up doing some other stuff. Instead of having some list of things, some regimen, something I was going to stick to it. But nature called. I had to go drop a deuce. Next thing you know, I'm doing some other shit, literally and figuratively, from what I had planned. So now, by the time I'm done with all this, and the bus kept passing me by, I'm like, oh shit, I don't feel like going all the way downtown now. I was gonna go downtown, get my guitar, take a shower, get a quick workout, and maybe do some panhandling. You say panhandling? Real businessman over here. Hey man, a lot can be fucking obtained from panhandling. I don't want to explain it. It is what it is. You know? And here we are on International. And a lot of these people, I think, maybe they're going someplace. Maybe they're going to Aquatica. It seems to be a big thing they do on Saturdays. But this big old pile up, you know, all this time. Where's the smart person that said, I guess I'll just take public transportation? You know? Here we are on International. I don't know about every other holiday. Like Christmas, that's a big holiday, right, in the States. I don't think they give a shit about Thanksgiving in a lot of places in the world, like we do here in the United States of America. They pretty much do Christmas in a lot of places in the world. They honor Christmas or Hanukkah or something. But New Year's, that's one they pretty much do universally. That's a significant time. And here it is, 2026, it's June 27th, supposedly. 2026, and half that year is gone. Before you know it, if not for me, certainly for somebody in this world, it'll be 2027. If I get to live to see it, it'll be 2027 for me once again. And that is a phenomenon that if you had to ask me years ago, decades ago, do you think you'd live to see 51? And I'm 51 currently. I'll be 52 in November. I would have said no, certainly wouldn't. And right now, I don't think I'll live to see 80, which is the expected lifespan of a human being. Either I won't get to live to see 80, or I'll get to live so much more than 80, because I'll beat the whole system. Matter of fact, this is something kind of related, but not really necessarily. It's not related, and yet it is related. I remember Cryon talking in 2017. I hear a video of him, he's talking, and it's something I was going through at the time, so I couldn't help but feel like it was personalized to me. And I know that he said some things, since he's been saying things that were personalized to me. I don't know who else it could have been for. It could have been multifaceted, like, why does a butterfly have wings? Well, for a lot of reasons. One of the reasons is so it made me fly. There's a host of other reasons why it has wings. So I feel like it was personalized to me. It could have been for somebody else as well. But he was talking about how the light worker, and I thought he was talking about me, because I was really obsessed about this topic at the time, would go on to live for thousands of years here in this lifetime. And then as that changed and altered in my perspective and my desire, he started talking about another lifetime. When you pass from this lifetime and come back in a recurrent lifetime, as most people do, as many people do, when people believe in a reincarnated lifetime, and that things will be much differently for you then. You have a better hand, a better go at it, a better contract than you did in this lifetime. So either I feel as though I'll never make it to 80, or we'll go back to that eventually at some point, and we'll beat the system altogether entirely. That's where I feel like. But anyway, for something like that, I guess Carpe Diem has to be something that really sits in for you and registers, and something that you take quite seriously. So, that's Anthony Terrell, Carpe Diem.